Hello, everybody. Sorry if I jump scared you by throwing in an audio message here, but I will explain a little bit on what the different days are just so you guys can understand what you're seeing. As I said at the beginning of the video, the quality is awful. So much stuff went wrong while making this, and it made me really disappointed. But at least this is here now, and you guys still get to see the project. So what you're seeing now is the bedroom for the first day. When you click on it, it says day one. And here there's a bed with a teddy on it. The bed, every time you go to touch it, a timer starts. And it'll start going up by, I forget what the timer was, but after the timer went off, it would go up by 10%. So as you can't see it, but you'll see the bar change color, because from 10, I think it was from 10 to 50, it was red, and 60 to 80, it was yellow, and then 90 to 100, it was green. And so you'll see it change colors. And the two things that were against you in this room were a baby plush that you see in a crib there who'd start crying blood if he got upset, and there's a lizard in the closet that you had to go check on. Both of those, go check on the baby and go shut the closet. These things were in the kid's head, basically, lore-wise. It was like this kid's having this nightmare, like he thinks he sees his toys in these like monstrous forms, and he goes to check on it and realizes everything's okay. So you'll see, I will show a game over screen later, but that's basically what's happening right now, and I will meet you guys on to day 2. All right, now we're on to day 2. You may have noticed that door in your room at the start of day 1. Jeez, the quality got even worse on this capture. But anyway, your objective now is the lizard is out of the closet, and you were trying to escape him by going through this very narrow hallway. I did die here during my first attempt. I was trying to get a good look at it, and I really couldn't. And you can't hear the jump scare effects. Again, all this got messed up. It's whatever. But the goal was to try and listen for his footsteps and go to the end of the hallway, make it through the door. I also will say real quick, you may have seen me like clip through that first room when I was getting into the next one. To move from the days when I was working on it, I did make a shortcut. That was if you had gotten to a certain spot on the bed and then pressed the 2 key on your keyboard, it would bring you immediately to the menu for day 2. So that's how you could skip day 1. That was for me when I was coding through it. But that's why it looks like I clipped through the game. Now this is day 3. This is just a little cutscene I made for the end of the game where the child basically burns down his kitchen with the lizard in it. And that's pretty much the end of the game, story-wise. I did have one little Easter egg that I can show you guys. You can see right here on this rectangle, where usually it would say day 1, day 2, day 3. I had an Easter egg that said type 2018 meaning Normac 2018, so like an Easter egg for him. And what was supposed to happen is I would give a secret level that would give some more story if I typed 2018. But I was finishing this up on like the second to last day of school. I obviously recorded this on the last day of school, so there just wasn't enough time. But there's a little Easter egg for you guys. So this last mode I made that I'm going to play for you guys is called Waking Nightmare, and basically it was just a much harder version of the game where originally there was a loud ringing in your ear that when I had Normac play test it for me, he was like, "This is awful, take it out." So it wasn't in the game anymore. It was just you couldn't hear or see anything except for the progress bar at the bottom of your bed, and everything was ticked up to like 5 times speed. So everything was going so quickly, you had to you had to time it perfectly to get into the bed and check on the lizard and the baby. It was so fast and so difficult. I didn't beat it here. I think my record was like 70% on it. Never beat it, and this was on the last day of school, so I didn't have enough time to finish it. I do apologize. I guess it'll probably never get done now. But yeah, that's it. There wasn't any extra thing for beating that. And the game itself was very small, I would agree. But again, I was really defeated. At one point, I just worked solely on helping Normac with his project, which had Boogly Woogly, this guy you may have seen in the Discord. But that was just because I was defeated. I did come back and try and get some things done. Overall, game kind of small. I still loved it though, and I'm really happy I was able to share this with you guys. So thank you all for this journey. I am sorry that in the end didn't work out, but hey, there's still more projects to come. And thank you guys for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.